Prout is a social and support platform that champions for a healthier LGBTQ community in Singapore. So we want the community to form meaningful connections with each other outside of toxic or predatory avenues. So other than our platform, which is Proud App, which actually serves as a one-stop portal for interest-based connections, resources, and updates. We have also founded the first Asian LGBTQ news and event updates Telegram channel. So as I mentioned, it runs on Telegram. So this actually keeps everyone's identities anonymous while delivering them updates twice a week to their fingertips. And I guess if we're thinking about why we're doing this, we realize that there is a problem in our community where people are actually restricted to forming connections through dating apps such as Tinder or Blue, parties or clubs. So the idea for restricting the LGBTQ community to such avenues for forming connections is it really sends a message about how these connections are perhaps not meant to last, or they are steered heavily towards being sexualized or toxic. So this actually poses a problem as we ran a survey before, and many LGBTQ individuals actually reported that they suffer from loneliness, alienation, and other mental health issues. So some are also subjected to abuse in their relationships because they believe they cannot find or recreate their support network. So this is the reason why Proud was created as a group, not just as a group actually, but also as a platform for people to form better connections and also be updated on the relevant events and news updates. And there are two ways that we are doing this with our platform. So the first one is, obviously we are running the platform as a portal for the LGBTQ community to be connected with one another. The other is that we have also created and hosted quite a number, I think over 50 to 100 since we started 2 years ago, original events that are under our belt. So events such as the flagship Queer Driven Nights Singapore. So this is actually held monthly and it's one of the biggest non-party LGBTQ event. What we do is that we talk about relevant social issues in a more interactive and engaging manner for the community. We also do a networking series called Meet Your Next. So far in this series, we have Meet Your Next housemate and Meet Your Next partner. So Meet Your Next housemate actually brought together potential tenants, landlords, and housemates. And what happened is that we gave them a safe environment to connect with each other. We provided a panel for them to learn about the realities of moving out when you're queer, when you're LGBTQ. And also we had a section for people to network and mingle. So that was also quite useful for us. The other way that we're doing this is also through Current, our channel. So as I mentioned, Current actually runs on Telegram. And what we do is that we not only use it to provide updates twice a week, but we also use Current as a way to connect the community together. So we partner with major events every year, such as Pink Dot, and we become their official broadcast partner and provide live updates from the event that will actually bring together the LGBTQ people who cannot physically be there. So for the last 3 years or so, we have actually partnered with Pink Dot, and what we do is that we send out live updates every hour to inform our subscribers what is happening at Pink Dot. The situation when it was still a physical event before COVID, the situation with the queue system, the venue capacity, and when it was virtual last year, we provided updates on what is happening for the event lineup, the performances, as well as the signature like that. So three things that really worked well for us. Number one, I would say always start with the why, not the what. So as I mentioned, Proud was actually conceived to be a one-stop portal, but that is still up and coming. And at the very beginning, funding was a problem for us to get started with just the portal alone. So we actually went back to square one and considered what the community really needed. So did it really need just a separate platform, or what is the solution that we're trying to come up with? So we decided, or rather we thought that they needed a way to be connected with events and news, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a portal. And what we actually did was that we combined our backgrounds in journalism and social media, and we used free tools to come up with a service to tackle this gap. Okay, By providing current, our Telegram channel for LGBTQ news and events updates, we actually earned the community's trust. And then we went on to crowdfund the platform. So that actually worked for us really well. Okay, so the second thing that worked really well for us is when we work with local stakeholders such as the community groups as well as corporates and nonprofit organizations. So as I mentioned, we actually thought of Prout to be a one-stop portal with everything that the community needed. But to get to that stage, we actually had to earn the trust of the community. And then to give back to the community, we wanted to make sure that this portal was already equipped with everything they needed. So working with local stakeholders really helped to answer the question of what they actually needed and wanted, and who were these people who was already helping the community. So this would be something that really helped us. And for the third thing that really worked out for us was to really be sustainable. So the one thing that really helped us through since we started 3 years ago was that if we are not sustainable, then our commitment to change, to supporting the community is also not sustainable. So we couldn't do it long term. So the one thing that we will really say that really helped us is this idea of being just sustainable, not just to yourself, but also to what you're doing, and to always take time for yourself and set realistic goals about what you can deliver to the community or to the cause that you are actually committing to, and just to make sure that at the end of the day, it is something that also serves, the wider good, but also yourself.